What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video. Happy to be coming you guys today, hoping that you are growing your money today and every day. Man, been a little minute since I've done some recording, so happy to be back at it with you guys. Busy with some other stuff. Life is good. Good for good reason, or busy for good reason, excuse me. But today we got some stuff to talk about, particularly when it comes to Navy Federal and these credit card promos they got going on. Actually kind of, I feel like I've been slacking on this one, man, because I usually get this to you guys sooner, but I want to talk about this, particularly with the Go Rewards card. And we're going to go dive through a little bit of history here, going all the way even back to last year, and the different types of promos they offer, and see what we can see with their cards, and why really now is, the offer they have going on right now, arguably, some may say it's the worst time to apply for one of these cards, but let's see. We'll see if it's a good time or bad time based on what we look at as far as seeing different data from what Navy Federal has recently been offering when it comes to promos and sign-up bonuses with the rewards card. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to go ahead and go to good old-fashioned. So we're just going to go ahead and Google search Navy Federal credit cards. You come right here. Google brings you right to the site you want to get to. Takes you right here to their credit card website. And right now, actually, they're talking about the Go Rewards card. How ironic, because so are we in this video. Talking about what they're offering with this card right now, and we're going to take a peek here and see, is this a good time for you to try it? Is it not? We're going to look and find out. So as we check this out here, don't forget, you can see what credit cards Navy Federal recommends for you based on rewards, low rates, credit building. I did a whole video showing how to use this tool because it took me like, I don't know, at least 6 months to figure out that this is even something you can click on and utilize in Navy Federal's website. So if you want to try seeing some different cards, or trying to see what you want and figure out which card works for you, this is a good tool. Pre-qualification, also a good tool to use here as well. But understand, just because you pre-qualify for something does not necessarily mean you'll get approved for it. Lately, the information on the pre-qualification tool I'm hearing back from people is that it's been way more hit or miss than it used to be. This sounds like it used to be more accurate in the past, but lately it sounds like it's much more hit or miss. Now we'll scroll down. I'm not going to go through every single card on this because we're going to focus on the Go Rewards today. So we'll click on the Go Rewards card, see what they're offering with it. Some of you have this card. I know you guys like it. It's not as good as the More Rewards, but nonetheless, it's one of the easier cards to get because, you have this, the Cash Rewards, the Platinum card is supposed to be the easier ones. The More Rewards and the Flagship is harder. The More Rewards, some people think that's harder to get as well. But as you just take a look at this, we're going to go and see some of the offers you get with it, right? Good for busy lifestyle, dining out. You only need average credit to even qualify for this card. People like it because it's got the 3 points on restaurants, 2 on gas, 1 everything else. So this can be a good card for you to get, especially if you're newer to Navy Federal, maybe if your credit score is not the greatest. It has no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, no forward transaction fee, and no cash advance fee. Part of the reason people love Navy Federal, right? And the highest APR that you will have on this is 18%. That's the highest you're ever going to have. Fun fact, after 1 year, you can request to have this APR lowered. So you can do that every single year on your card's anniversary if you like. And if they say no, heck, you can wait a couple days, call back and ask again. It's not a hard inquiry. It's not anything. So it's just you asking to see if they can give you a better APR on your credit card. Now, the Go Rewards card, here's what they're offering right now that expires on June 30th. So it talks about, let's see, okay. All right, when you transfer your balance within 60 days, enjoy a 0.99% intro APR on balance transfers for the first 6 months after account opening. After that, a variable rate between 9.24% and 18% applies. Again, that's what we were just looking at a moment ago on the previous page. You could also earn 10,000 bonus points, a $100 value. Cool, but not like the best you're going to find with Navy Federal's cards. Which you can see if you spend $1,000 in 90 days. That's pretty typical for Navy Federal. Usually, whatever you spend, it's a 10% return on spend. So if you spend $1,000, you're generally going to get $100 in cash value for it. If it's $2,000, generally $200. Not always, but generally in that ballpark of opening your Go Rewards credit card. This expires June 30th, so you got around 30 days or so if you want to take advantage of this. Now, this is what they're offering at the moment, right? So you said 60 days. 0.99% intro APR on balance transfers for 6 months, $100 potential cash back. For some, that might be cool, but let's go ahead and take a look in the past. Let's go throw it back and see some of the things Navy Federal has offered on this card in the past. Now, if we hop over here, take a look at Canva. So at the end of last year, here's what they were looking at. So they offered you basically not quite as good, but pretty close. $1,000, if you spent $1,000 in 90 days, you got $100 back. And you got 1.99% intro APR on balance transfers for 6 months. After that, the APR was 8.99 and 18%. So it's actually gone up slightly. So it's gone up 0.25% on this APR on this card from the end of 2021. And then the intro APR was what, 0.99 here, and here we're looking at 1.99. So pretty similar, other than just a little bit of difference with the APR. That is what closed out 2021. Now, if we look at, if this will delete, there we go. If we look at, that offer ended November of 2021. So they closed out 2021 with this deal right here, because this expired January 3rd. So this is how they closed out 2021 and just kicked off the new year. If you open the Go Rewards card, you got 0% intro APR on purchase for 6 months. After that, the variable 8.99 to 18%. So these rewards, all this stuff has not changed in I don't know how long. So 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. This stuff has been the same for a while. This being at the end of the year makes sense they were doing an offer like this, 0% intro APR on purchase for 6 months, because why? It's the holidays, right? People are spending usually a lot of money holiday shopping across the country, November and December. So they like getting people on these 0% intro APRs for 6 months, right? So people like this kind of thing. They were trying to cater to that crowd. And then after this, I didn't have the, I don't know why I don't have it for February. If you guys remember, right after the New Year, so when they had the new promos come out January 4th, a lot of them were like, for like balance transfer, right? It was like low APR, no APR on balance transfers is what they were doing for all the people who'd spent during the holidays, right? So some people had overspent during the holidays. It is America after all. And they need a place to put that balance. They could pay little to no interest on it. So early in the year, that's what Navy Federal was doing for January and February. And then they were offering those. So the most in February went all the way till expired into February. So we're looking at March, April. And then here was the next one that I have that they did that expired on May 2nd. So this one, you got 15,000 bonus points, $150 for spending $1,000 in 90 days. So you actually got a better return on spend. So this is 1,000 in 90 days, $100 value. This is 10% return on spend. This last one was actually 15% return on spend they gave you. So you had a better percentage, a better return on spend here. And then you look at the interest on this one, 0.99% intro APR, what are we looking at here? Donde está? There we go. 0.99% intro APR on balance transfers for the first 6 months. So, this is on purchases, sorry. So this is balance transfers, and this is on purchases. So after that, variable APR between 8.99 and 18%. Here, this is variable APR between 9.24 and 18% on the card. So a little bit better return on spend on the previous offer. The low intro APR is a big deal for you, whether on purchases or balance transfers. That might make a difference. But looking at this, looks like we had a little bit better offer on the previous one. If you want to take this offer, again, it's one of those things where is $50 going to make or break, most people's financial life? No. So if you really want to wait this out a little longer and see if they're going to give you a better, return on spend next time around, go for it. But if you're really not that big into it, doesn't make a big difference, might better just go ahead and apply for the card right now. So compare and contrast what Navy Federal's done in the past, what they're doing right now. You can see kind of the range of offer they make with this Go Rewards card. It kind of stays within a particular range, as we can see. Not as good as some of the other cards, but again, nonetheless, a good card to start with. So with all that being said, I want to just give you guys this rundown, show you what I could. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for being so awesome. And until next time, keep growing your money.